Hey guys, welcome back to NorCal Dreamer. Thanks for tuning in. I'm making mixed nut brittle today. If you notice I make a lot of brittles, it's because I get a lot of requests for brittle. People love it, they keep asking me for it, so I just keep making it. It's inexpensive, it's good. I won't say it's healthy, but in moderation, I think it's great. Stay tuned. As usual, I'm going to start with turning on my heat, smack the camera around a couple times, and we always start off the same with this. I'm going to start off with our 2 cups of sugar. There we go, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of light corn syrup, like I said, I love making this stuff. Simple to make, inexpensive. You only can get it like year-round unless you order it online. But half a cup of water, filtered or bottled, your preference. Just don't use tap. And we're going to go ahead and stir this till this sugar dissolves. Better. And I switched back to my wood spoon because that stainless steel spoon would burn me. The heat travels up and it burns me. Now we're coming up to our boil. Go ahead and put our butter in. It's 1 cup of butter, or 2 sticks. Don't you hate it when you pull a rag out and forget where you put it? I'll find it in a minute. Go ahead and pop in our candy thermometer. And the idea is to get this up to 230 degrees so we can start stirring it constantly. And it looks like just at 200. I got the burner on medium because 1, it's propane, so it burns hotter than natural gas, and 2, it's the power burner, so it's got a lot more BTUs. Like I said, I love making brittles. People love eating it, I love making it. If you're looking for places, sources for ingredients, I go to Costco. I go to Costco. It's their ingredients are really good. The quality is above what you get at the normal grocery store. I wish I can get Costco to sponsor a video, because I'm always pushing them. Buy Costco, buy Costco, buy Costco, buy Costco. Alright, what are we at? 230 now, so we're going to stir frequently from now until we hit the 280 degree stage with a soft crack stage. I had no caffeine today, but I have had sugar, so this is the way I'm going to talk, I guess. So at 230, you're gonna stir frequently or constantly. Keep it from scorching. At 280 degrees, we're gonna Add in our nuts. At 280 to 305, the hard crack stage. Yes, that's when we're going to pull it off. And then pour it in our pan. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me do this, so I'll bring you back when we get up to 280. Okay, I adjusted the camera angle a little so you can see more of the candy thermometer. I don't think you can read it, but trust me, I'll tell you what it is. It is not quite 280, but we're almost there. The hard part from at this point will be when we add the nuts, we have to stir it constantly. This way you do it frequently until we hit 280, add the nuts, and you have to do it constantly until it hits 305. And the hard thing is when you put the nuts in there, it just makes it difficult to stir. Now the nuts I'm using, the mixed nuts, it's unsalted. There we go. And we've got pecans, almonds, looks like blanched almonds as well as raw almonds, and pistachios. It's the mixed nuts you get over at Costco, and it's awesome. I really like it. So let's go ahead and we're at 280. Go ahead and add our nuts. And we're gonna try and stir this. I'll try to hold the thermometer with one hand and mix with the other without bumping the camera. See, it's real stiff once you put the nuts in. I've seen some people use food processors to break up the nuts, and you can do that if you want everyone to have the same amount of nuts in each bite. I don't do that. I prefer the larger pieces, and if you just end up with some brittle, yeah, that's fine too. The oils from the nuts release as they're cooking, like right now at this point, until we reach 305. Excuse me. So it'll help color it, and it'll also help flavor the brittle. Let's see, where are we at? Not quite. Still went through 280. I tell you what, it's so much better using the wood spoon again. I know people were commenting about bacteria and stuff, but 280 degrees to 305 degrees, no, there's nothing going to be living on this spoon. It's a beautiful day here in Northern California, and I've got the door open, I've got the screen door shut. I'm enjoying there's a slight breeze outside. It's in the 70s. I mean, it's still February. It's still February out here, but not in the frozen. I mean, it gets cold here. It does get cold. In the morning, it'll be in the 30s, but so far it's been nice and warm in the afternoons. See the pistachios. Never had pistachios in Brittle before, so I'm gonna enjoy this because I love pistachios. Ooh, that puppy's hot. It's the heat that's coming up the side of the pan and the outside of the pan that's coming up, cooking my fingers. But it's not like the stainless steel spoon that was getting hot, creeping up, getting really warm in my fingers. But my wife kept saying, we use a hot pad. No, that's not cool. But I'm sorry, I want to look cool. I know, you're standing over a hot stove and you want to look cool. Yeah. When I was younger in the restaurants, we did that. Tried to look cool. In the 8-hour shifts, you didn't smell cool, that's for sure. Anybody married to a cook will totally understand what I just said. Where are we at? I'm not quite 300 yet. I made chocolate toffee the other day. I made a video and put it out, but the difference between the brittle and the toffee was there's no water, and you cut down on the sugar. I've got a surprise pecan brittle I'm going to make. I've already done a pecan brittle, but I'm going to do another one. It's going to be a surprise ingredient that's going to go into it. And asked by a friend a pastor friend of mine in McKinleyville. She wants to make it at her place so she can watch. So I'm going to do it up there. Probably next week. This puppy is hot. We're there. Let me shut this off. And before I forget, like I just did earlier, put in our 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I think I said baking powder in one of my videos, but I put a correction on it. So put the baking soda in it and start mixing it up. And it just like doubles and triples in volume. It's pretty cool. Alright, doubles. It does look like it triples. It makes a lot. Really well. Alright. Sometimes I wish we had such things as a heat-resistant hand. There we go. Now I'm just gonna move it out. Try to get some of the nuts toward the edge so everybody gets some nuts. Oh yeah. If you have the regular size sheet pans, you're gonna need 2. This is one giant one that I have. It's interesting, I wasn't sure if it was gonna get dark like this because it has cashews, and the cashews don't get dark at all. It stays a light color, like similar to the peanut. But yeah, it's getting some getting some color to it. Sweet. Now all we're going to do is let it sit for half an hour and come back and break it up. Okay folks, I think it's cooled off enough. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Still a little bit warm, but I think it's done enough. I can't get my fingers under it. Grab a knife. Pop it up. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good, I think. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Well, I'll break it up some more and pass it out to some friends and family and have a good old time. There's another piece there. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed day. We'll be talking to you later.